So I'm bored at home with this lockdown. Watched all the YouTube videos. I've done all my social media, and I'm literally losing the will to live at the moment. So I thought I'd just do a quick video of the tank, just to see, just show you what's going on with it. Maintenance day tomorrow, so I'll be doing all my water change and bits. But you can see, obviously the whites are on and the fish are out. The jade rust there is going through the zoas, looking for the nudibranchs and all the little bits and pieces he picks off, which is good, doing his job. Urchin's doing his job, keeping that rock nice and clean. Bicolour Blenny, he's out doing his little bit. He'll pop out for a bit and then go back into his little cave thing. The Royal Grammar and the tank's looking there, feeding away, grazing away at the rocks. And the Royal Grammar's just doing his thing. So we've got most of them out today. You've got my little Bengai cardinal all day. You can probably see him in the reflection. That glass could ever clean actually. He just sticks around there really. I feel quite sorry for him. I should have bought 2 of them really, but I only bought 1. And yeah, I kind of feel bad really, because he just stays all by himself all the time. So, but regards to the corals, they're all popping nicely. That coral there was about 4 more of them, and they've come off the glue. And I was looking the other day, and I don't know if you won't be able to see it on here, but it's basically, it's on the floor right round the back there somewhere. And I only noticed it when the blues were on last night. It had come off. So at some point I need to pick it up. It's still alive. It's still just on the sand bed. So I need to pick it off and stick it back down, because there was about 4 or 5 polyps. Now there's just 1 there. One of the zoas. So I need to do that. The hammer. The torch. What I want is a golden torch. That's my next purchase, I think. Got a spot right just there. I think he's gonna go. So I'll be getting one of them when I can. I can't really be spending money at the moment with this virus situation. You just don't know what's gonna happen. So holding back on the big purchases at the moment. But I think the starfish is here doing his thing, trying to keep that glass clean, although it does need a bit of a clean. And the clowns, forgot about the clowns, there they are. That's their little area. It has been since the day I put them in. And I will get them in an anemone at some point and just put that there, and hopefully he stays there, and hopefully they can host it. But that's something else that's on the list. You can see my Goniopora there. It's I haven't really seen much growth in it, to be honest. It was at the other side of the tank where I don't know if it was getting stung or if it was struggling, but I've moved it here. Since I've moved it here, it's been popping out. So yeah, tank's looking alright actually. I'll do my water change to my testing, so my testing is getting on tomorrow, and give it a little bit of a clean. The MP40, the wet side, could do with a bit of a clean at the moment. In fact, I need to do that at some point. I could do with getting another one, so I can rotate them. Take that one off, give it a good deep clean, and then put the other one on. But at the moment, I've only got 1, so not going to do. I will just take it off and give it a clean though. Still, the GSP is looking alright. Obviously, they all look nicer under the blues, but yeah, I've got this rock. Bought this rock separately when I got the GSP just to put it on. Hopefully it will go right across it and look really cool in the evenings. So that's the plan with that one. And there's still a lot of algae on this side, so I'm hoping the urchin gets through there. It's my favia there. Still not sure if I've done the right thing just by sticking it on its side, but I kind of like it there, hoping it encrusts across, but we'll wait and see how that what happens with that. And obviously the Monty's up there looking alright. Haven't seen much growth on it. I've only had it a few weeks, but like I said in the previous video, I plan to bring it down there, because I know it's going to plate out. But it's just up there at the moment, just till I start seeing some growth on it. But yeah, it's looking all right. I prefer it in the evenings with the blues on, but the fish are more out in the daytime. So, and obviously I don't get to see it. Though I only work in my office, I work from home anyway. Even with or without this virus, I work from home, so I can always pop in. But I don't really get to see them much in the daytime. I'll pop out now and again just to do a feed or something like that. And I don't know if you can see. No, I think the glass is too bad. But basically, my two shrimp seems to they've shed their coat, because I can see, you probably just see a tentacle there, but if you saw their shells on the floor, so one of them have shed their coat within the last few days, but I can't get to it at the moment. Just waiting for the flow to move it so I can take it out of the tank. But yeah, overall really happy with it. We'll just go have a quick look inside this side. We can have a look here. Skimmers, yeah, not really skimming much at the moment. Did start going a bit crazy the other week, filled up a few times. Does that sometimes. Be absolutely fine, and then you'll check it and then it'll be completely full up, and you haven't put anything in the system that's causing it to go crazy. But yeah, I need to do my top up, fill up my auto top up reservoir here. That needs to go. I'll do that at some point today. Got my carbon bag there, obviously my biomedia, filter floss, which will get changed tomorrow. Obviously I'm not going to do another film on maintenance. You've seen it once, it's the same every week really. The GFO is that was changed recently, but I am actually going to be changing this bit to a refugium. So I'm going to get some Chato, and then I will be putting that in there. We'll get like a light going over that, and then that should help keep the nutrients down. So yeah, overall it's looking really good. And like I said on the previous video, I've got a few more bits to set up at some point. I need to start setting up the dosing. I'm manually dosing at the moment. So I will need to set. I've had that for months now. Just need to get around to setting that up. But yeah, obviously the sun being out, I think the temperature of this tank in the summer I might need to get the fan on it, because I remember last summer it started getting a bit hot and it started getting a bit over 25. So so I will maybe I've got a fan that I can open these doors and just keep the temperature under control. I don't need a cooler. We live in England. I don't think you need anything like that. Even if you have a hot summer, there's nothing a fan can't sort out. But yeah, this is the tank. It's the Reef photons there, which I mentioned in the previous one. Now, this is my custom made. I think I showed that before. My custom made lid. I think it was a company called ReefTops, and I will put a link to the description to their Facebook page. I think it's a Facebook page it was on, but they done an amazing job. I saw it on another YouTuber's channel, and I think it was Reef Talk, and he said how amazing it was. And I bought a Red Sea one, but you have to put it all together yourself, and I wanted a little feed-in thingy for it here. So and when I had it designed it, I put the holes in, because I was planning, obviously at the time before I got the MP40, I was planning on had the wires going in for the TMCs, but they kept breaking, so I swapped them in the end. But yeah, this is the tank. Not really much, there's no update really, just I'm a bit bored at home and thought I'd do a quick video really. So obviously if you have any questions, you know, put them in the comments. Like, comment and subscribe. Hit the little bell thingy so you'll get a notification when I upload. I will continue with the videos, certainly at this period. They may not be as frequent, obviously, when things calm down a bit. And I'm back to work next week, but like I say, it is only in there. And but I try and do videos when I can. I'm going to try and do a feeding video actually. Might do that this week, just show how I do the feeding, and maybe do one with the coral feeding as well. So I've got some videos lined up, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and speak soon. Thanks, bye.